Hello everyone and welcome back to the first official episode, I'd say, of this Halesowen town save against Bedworth as well. So first game of the season and we're going straight into it. So yeah, as I said, we've got Bedworth away to start the season. Let's have a quick look at where we're predicted to finish this season. So as you can see, we're predicted to be top, Corby Town not far behind. Where are Bedworth predicted? Is it Bedworth or is it Bedford we're playing against? Bedworth. Just double checking, I've doubted myself. So this is a team who should be up there challenging as well. So let's have a quick look at the side we're going to go with. Make you aware, we don't quite have a full side yet. We've still got a lot of players in on trial who we're making a couple of decisions on. Hopefully for the next game, I think it's in a week's time. Yeah, against Dunstable who... Oh no, it's in 2 weeks' time. It's a bit of a gap, that is. So yeah, by the time we play that game, hopefully we should have a full side together. So at the moment, this is going to be the side we're going with today. We've got a new signing, Richie Brannigan in goal, a new goalkeeper. He's pretty solid. I quite like him. I think he's a bit better than Bunn. We've got a new right back called Adam Davies. Again, more solid than what we had before. High numbers all around the board. A new centre-back called Oliver Gardner, and star rating is superb. And to be honest with you, I think he's pretty good as well, pretty quick. Got good numbers across the board for all the defensive attributes we wanted. Another new defender called Delroy Gordon, 34-year-old. His headering, marking and tackling are really, really good. His strength's decent. He might start deteriorating because he is 34, but we've got some good options as well on the bench. James Bowen, who was with us before, he's just generally a good solid left back who we didn't really need to replace. He's also got a cracking long throw as well. We're going to be playing him as a fullback on support, so with his high dribbling and high crossing for this level, as well as him being pretty nippy, he should be very, very useful as a left back. We've got a new right winger. We've signed him Sky to be more of a rotation player, but he's pretty decent. Quite quick, not the quickest, but quite quick. Alright at crossing and generally just all around quite a solid player who's got a lot of potential. A lot of growing he can do into it as well. We've got George Forsyth, another youngster. Great set piece taking. He can take penalties, can take free kicks, decent at corners, good passer of the ball. And I think for a deep line playmaker, for what we've got anyway, he should be pretty good at it. Then we got Josh Hawker, again another player who can move the ball around nicely. Pretty quick, can use both feet. So again, I think he's another decent player for our midfield. He started off with the club as well, as did Forsyth. We don't have a left midfielder in the club yet, but we've offered a couple of contracts out, but they haven't joined us yet. So we got Ashley Salmons, who's playing in the left side of midfield role. He can play there, but he is a righty. But to be honest with you, he should be okay to cover that role for today's game. And up front, we've got Montel Gibson, who started off at the club. He's pretty quick, got good determination and flair, and he's got solid numbers as well for hopefully sticking the ball in the back of the net. And the last striker we got, again, looking at the star ratings of both our strikers are very good, is Luke Hurst. Again, another quick centre forward, got decent strength as well. Mental's pretty solid for this level, and finishing of 11, first touch of 9, and headering's pretty decent, as well as a decent technique as well. 18 years old, so hopefully he can stay with us for a while, and fingers crossed he can score plenty of goals for us. On the bench, we've only got 3 players. They was all with us from before. Brendan Bunn, the goalkeeper, another solid goalkeeper to have. Then we got Paul McCone, Halesowen captain. He's our captain as well, but he's just going to start on the bench today. He probably will get quite a few games this season. 27 years old, very solid player to have. And the backup right back, Jamie Ashmore, very, very quick. He's decent in the tackle, but to be honest with you, as a backup player, I'm quite happy with him. I know we're paying him £75 a week every game, just generally every week, which is a bit far from ideal, but I think for what we've got in the side, I suppose I'm happy to pay it. So yeah, finances have come down. Well, actually, not come down enough for what I like. But there's a couple of players we're still trying to move on. One of them being, if I can get it up, Ahmed Ali. A lot of teams want him. As you can see, we've accepted a lot of free offers. Basically, the reason why is this £500 a week, which is kind of hampering us from improving the squad, so that's why I want to try and move him on. Don't get me wrong, he's a very, very good player who I like, but I think we need to move him on for £500 a week. He's made 4 caps for Somalia, though, so he is an international footballer. But yeah, I just don't think it's going to be for us. So let's go straight into the game. Also as well, we're going in a 4-4-2 formation. Just start off with, I might change things up and see how we get on. So here we are, going straight into the game. Yeah, I think I've got it on 2D as well. So I can't even remember what I've got the settings on, which is quite weird. But hey ho. So as you can see, good start to the game. No highlights, but here we go. First highlight of the game. And we win it back. Gibson on the ball. Back to Hawker. Good ball out wide to Salmons. Can he make anything? No. Oh, he does keep it still. Salmons now. Tries to get the cross in, but it's blocked. And Piggin plays the ball across and Davis picks it up. He boots it long again. Gibson knocks it back. Hawker out wide to Salmons. Salmons, can he make anything happen? Ball in. Hurst over the bar. Could have made it 1-0 there. And it's another highlight straight from the goal kick. And win the ball back. Hurst to Hawker. We make the right pass out wide to Salmons. We lose the ball, but we win it back again. And it's Gardner now. Ball out wide, but Templeton intercepts it. Piggin on the ball. Ball whipped in and Braggan with the catch. Nice and comfortable, really. Nice and comfortable. But we boot the ball out. Still not the end of the highlight yet. Hawker. Good ball out to Jago? Jago? We'll go Jago. He crosses like Davis the ball in. Hurst, and he's there, but he's offside. Good start to the game, but let's see if he is offside. Yeah, it's quite far offside, isn't it? No goal just yet. We've had the best of the chances so far. It's fallen to Hurst both times. We still haven't scored though. Fast approaching half time, and one more highlight hopefully before half time. Bowen, ball into Gibson over the bar. Monty heads it over, and that's half time. We've had all the chances in terms of highlights, but not really enough to be leading. I think we haven't even worked the goalkeeper yet, have we? Far from pleased with Simmons from the side so far. I want to see a bit more, and we'll try and motivate these guys a little bit more as well. I know we don't have the strength in depth for what we want yet, so we need to make sure we try and find the right players as well, just to improve things. At the moment, we don't really have enough to make changes. Not happy performance so far. Salmons is a bit stressed out. Yeah, we need to bring in another striker, I reckon. We got 3 centre backs, but I want to bring in another one. But I know we've offered a contract out to another centre half. Oh, Hurst ball in, cleared away, and is this going to be a Bedworth counter attack? Trout now coming forward, going to win the ball back. We can't quite win it back yet. And Parrott now plays into Piggin. Piggin hits it over the bar, and yeah, it still remains 0-0 here at Bedworth. Forsyth ball whipped in. Gibson, good save by Crane. He's got to be scoring that one though. It's in the corner though. Can we make anything happen from it? Forsyth ball whipped in, headed away. I think we might jump it up to attacking now. Piggin coming forward. He brings him down, does Bowen. And I'm guessing it was a yellow card, which it was. Can we get a little bit more creative? We need to get a goal to get ourselves in front. I wanted to be on balance so we can still keep fairly solid defensively. But this is a tough game to start off the season though. Especially when we don't have a full strength side. Templeton on the ball. Plays it back to Mudler. But Salmons wins it back. Hawker through to Hurst. Hurst plays through to Gibson. Gibson 1-on-1. Saved. Rebound. Doesn't shoot though. And he wins the corner from the cross. And did it deflect back off him? I think he might deflect it back off him. Bowen's down. That's not good. They're saying the only sub we can really bring on is McCone, who's good enough. But I'm thinking Ashmore, just because he is a fullback, who can at least run forward. That's my logic behind it. So that'll be the sub we make. Any other subs we can make. Monty is not having the best game, but don't really have any other options. So we'll make that sub, and hopefully we can still make something happen. We'll get creative as well. Can we create one more opportunity for ourselves? Corby Town are 5-0 up. Hurst loses out on the ball. Davis first time, but it's cleared away. Jago, cross blocked. Can we win it back though? If I smash it clear, Ashmore, ball back into the area, cleared away. Hawker back out to Ashmore. Ball whipped in again, headed away. Truslove. Gardner with the header, clears it away. And at the moment, they're going a little bit too Route 1 for me. But we won the ball back again. Hawker plays it, tries to play it over the top. Davis now. Ball on top, Monty. And Hurst there with a goal, but he's offside. One of them was offside. I think it was Hurst who was offside as well. And I think that might be us coming to an end without getting a goal. Can we get one more chance? We'll go more direct, more higher tempo. Can we get anything from this game? And I don't think we will. A 0-0 draw, plenty of chances, just couldn't convert them into the back of the net. And yeah, I think that's why we need to improve the side a little bit more. Okay. You know what? You was unlucky today, lads. I was quite happy with the performance. They only had a couple of chances. We've had a lot of chances there. When we should have put them in the back of the net. But Corby starting the season on fire with a 5-0 victory. Okay. So we've got... First goes up as champions by the looks of it. And there's a playoff as well with 3 positions. Let's have a quick look how that works. Rules. Oh, promotion play. Oh, so top 4 all going to a promotion playoff then. Okay, that's that should be interesting come the end of the season if it's all promotion playoffs. So we're not even guaranteed to go up even if we win the league. So we need to make sure we build a very good side. So yeah, Bowen is injured 2 to 3 days. He's got 14 days till the next game anyway. Okay, so that is for our first game of the season, and yeah, we got a lot of work to do. We'll call it for that episode for now, and we'll look to come back for well, basically what I want to try and do, I'm going to try and show as many of the cup games as possible if we can, but league we want to try and get through as quick as we can. Because I understand this is because it's such a long-term save. I don't want to be doing 8 to 10 episodes every season because it will drag out really far. So I'm going to try and do 4 to 5 episodes a season. Obviously, depending on cup runs. If we do go on a decent cup run, we'll probably be showing more of it. So maybe for the time being, we won't show the early rounds of the FA Trophy or the FA Cup. So the next game we'll probably be back for will be... We'll do a double header. We'll do Kempston and Bedford. So that'll be it. So we're going to go through all this chunk of games here behind closed doors. So we're going to try and get through nice and quick. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you next time with hopefully a lot more new faces in the side. Cheers. Bye.